What's going on, everybody? So I would love to be able to show you guys how to Unity. Might be a kind of intimidating trick depending on where you are with your skill, but let's just get to it. Today I'm rocking the Moooopies and a flat setup. All right, first let's try it on a ledge. I waxed my skates a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Frontside Unity. For those of you who don't know what it is, you basically just jump up and it's like a frontside, except you cross your feet. Obviously, just like a frontside, you want to be in your grooves, but at the same time, you want to be on your backside a little bit. You don't want to just be like this. You want to be like this. Don't try to face directly forward like this, because that foot's not going to want to go in the groove. When your legs are crossed with rollerblades on and knee pads, you're going to want to be turned a little bit that way. Not straight forward, because my back foot fell off that time, but turned a little bit, almost maybe eyeing up the end of the ledge. The first thing you want to do is just try and stall it. If you're on a ledge, you kind of want to be leaned over a little bit, but not too much. Just keep doing it over and over, jumping and stalling, jumping and stalling. Try to find your balance point. Remember, keep your body turned that way a little bit. And then when you start feeling more comfortable, add a little bit of speed. You don't want to be straight up and down like this. You won't be able to flatten out as much and get on the backside of the boot. Definitely want to keep it knees bent, and the lower you go, you don't want to do that, because you end up just flattening out on your boot there, and it'd be more like a Unity cess slide thing. You got to keep your feet somewhat at that distance, but you can still get low. Again, add a little more speed, and then just keep adding little by little. You don't want your feet to be too much farther apart or really any closer. See how both, it's like I'm doing a Royale, but both ways. And again, you don't want to go over on top of the ledge too much, because then your front wheels will scrape. So let's add a little bit more speed. Again, try to maintain that distance, that angle, going that way, and knees bent. A little more speed. Whew. That time I was leaned over way too far. I approach the ledge pretty straight on. Again, you don't have to turn as much as you think. You don't need to spin around too far. So again, just keep stalling it at first. I don't think there's any way you can step onto this grind safely. Some people like to do that to learn grinds. Nah. See, if you do that, now your front foot is backslide, and that's much harder than a Unity. Definitely don't try stepping onto it. I don't think that's gonna help. I'm gonna go full speed here so you can see what it looks like. And that's the Unity grind. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder on a flat setup, for sure. Again, maybe if you're new, or if you're not new, it doesn't really matter. But definitely try anti-rocker at first. Anti-rocker is where you have the small little grind wheels in the middle. Whew. Okay, let's do a couple more. So that's pretty much it. As far as coming off, sometimes I find my body wants to naturally 180 out a little bit, and other times just leaning forward. Wow, I'm really out of breath. And the really cool thing about frontside Unity is it leads to tons of Unity variations. It might be intimidating, just work up to it. Again, just keep stalling over and over until you can get both feet to lock at the same time and in that middle groove there, and also on the backside. Keeping about a foot in between your feet. If you start going out too far again, you're just gonna flop off. And if you keep them too close, you're gonna get wheel bite, or it's not gonna look great. And when you fall, it's gonna hurt a lot. Keep your legs locked in because they're naturally gonna wanna split out a little bit. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below or send me a DM on Instagram. I can't talk anymore. Jad Rollerblading. I need to work out or something. Backside Savannahs are the worst. They always get me. Ooh, I don't know what it is about them. Oh. Oh, poop. I gotta bend my knees more. I'm not listening to my own advice. Okay, here we go. Things I learned from that, I wasn't getting low enough. I was trying to concentrate more on my feet position, and I definitely wasn't getting low enough for the back salve. That took about 10,000 tries, and that was brutal, absolutely brutal. Okay, I'm gonna go have some more fun with Unities.